Hi there, I am Tonya Crow, Energy Sales and Marketing Director at Growmark. I cover the southern 2/3 of Illinois. I've been with the FS Growmark system for the last 25 years. I did go to college. I have an associate's degree in accounting from Robert Morris Business School in Springfield, Illinois. Some different jobs that I've had within the Growmark system. I've actually been at one FS for 24 years that merged several different times. So as I started out with the system, I actually was a location secretary, so I was billing some of the products that the customers would use. I eventually moved into the home office and helped out a little bit in accounts payable, a little bit in accounts receivable. I helped out with some audits. But at some point in there, I think about in 1997, I got involved as the precision farming coordinator. And I think I got that job by default because I was the youngest person there and I knew how to use computers. And back then was when all of that was really getting started. And I tell you what, we had the most fun ever. Being involved in something that was kind of being built from the ground up at that point is something that I'll never forget. So I did that for 10 years, but I also did other jobs as well. And in 2001, I got into the energy department as a marketing assistant and was still doing precision farming. And then at one point, energy kind of shifted and started growing so fast, it was kind of, well, we needed somebody to do one or the other. And so I ended up staying in the energy department. Fast forward to last summer in 2019 is when I took the job at Growmark that I have now, and really my role today is that I serve the other member company energy managers, similar in the role that I had, and I provide guidance, support, and encouragement to get them to lead towards a long-range, profitable growth strategy in their company. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what we all need to do, is continue to grow so that our companies are strong. I'll go with what a typical week looks like. So usually 3 or 4 days out of the week, I'm with someone from a member company or I'm touching base with somebody. And so that's just a one-on-one conversation, either about a particular project or opportunity that they have and how that can work in their system, or what changes need to be made. That can also be working on some training programs for either the managers or their sales teams, or that's working with my coworkers to develop some different strategies for products that we have to sell. So we're hopping all the time. I'd say in the energy world, econ classes, reading. I do a lot of reading, paying attention to markets daily, watching the news, reading newspapers. You have to know what's going on to know what's going on in our markets. Another special skill, I really believe everybody needs to know how to be a coach, but they also need to know how to be coached themselves. And if you can learn how to be coached, then you've got it made. So work real hard on those. Really, anybody can have a job like mine. I've pretty much proved that. It's a lot about being open and learning as much as you can and being ready to sell, because everything that we do in life, we have to be able to sell. You want to be able to stay out late, you're selling the reasons that you want to stay out late to your parents and trying to get that job sold. So it can all be related to sales. 2 quotes that I live by. Joan Rivers once said, "I was smart enough to go through any door that opened." Yeah, that's looking at every single opportunity that you have and making sure that you seize the day. So along the way, FS has opened a lot of doors for me, and I think that I've walked through them and tried to learn as much as I can from every experience. And then Maya Angelou says success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. And I couldn't agree with that more. That was something that I've got taped up in my bathroom and just kind of reminded me that I know what I want to do and I know how I want to do it. And at the end of the day, it just makes it all great. I really wish I'd asked more questions. I really think to grow, you have to be curious, and it took me a long time to realize that. I just tried to do my job and keep my head down, and once I started picking my head up and asking questions and figuring things out, then that's when I started seeing changes in me and my job and everything. So never be afraid to ask a question. There are no stupid ones. I can prove that. So thanks for listening, and if I can ever be of any assistance, please give us a holler, and I'm always willing to mentor or answer any stupid question that you think you've got. I'll give you the answer. Thanks. Bye.